This is VOA News. I'm Tommie McNeil. U.S. President Donald Trump touted the economy's strong second quarter performance Friday, saying that we're on track to hit the highest annual average growth rate in over 13 years. The economy grew at 4.1% annualized rate in the second quarter, the fastest pace in nearly 4 years. Mr. Trump, as VOA's Steve Miller reports, has optimism that goes beyond this report.
Trump also predicted even higher growth as he renegotiates the nation's trade deals.
As the trade deals come in one by one, we're going to go a lot higher than these numbers.
Trump, who has repeatedly attacked the economic record of his predecessor's administration, pledged during the 2016 campaign to double growth to 4% or better, and he has been trying to highlight economic gains ahead of the midterm elections. Steve Miller, VOA News.
U.S. President Trump expressed gratitude to North Korean leader Kim Jong Un for returning to U.S. authorities what are believed to be the remains of 55 U.S. service members who were killed in the Korean War more than 6 decades ago.
I want to thank Chairman Kim for keeping his word. We have many others coming, but I want to thank Chairman Kim in front of the media for fulfilling a promise that he made to me.
Defense Secretary Jim Mattis says the U.S. worked closely with North Korea on returning the war remains.
It was a coordination effort over the last month to be determined where they would deliver the remains to, where our plane would fly in, where they would be taken to for the initial review. So all of that went well.
And this is marking the 65th anniversary of the signing of the armistice that ended the 1950 to 1953 war that split the communist North and the democratic South. This is VOA News. A delegation of the Kurdish-backed Syrian Democratic Council and U.S.-backed Syrian Democratic Force is in Syria to talk with Syrian government officials. The delegation arrived in Damascus 2 days ago. This is the first SDC-declared visit to Syria's capital, which indicates the interest of Kurdish authorities to open channels of communication with Syrian President Bashar al-Assad as they seek a political accord to preserve their region's autonomy within Syria. The meetings are expected to primarily discuss services in the Kurdish-controlled areas, but spokesperson said that the delegation had set no agenda and the talks might expand to include political and security issues. A court-ordered deadline has passed for U.S. officials to reunite all eligible children who were separated from their parents after entering the country. VOA's Philip Alexio reports.
U.S. officials said they expected to reunite all eligible children who had been separated from their parents after entering the country illegally by Thursday's court-ordered deadline. However, it was not immediately clear if that goal was met. In a court filing Thursday, the Justice Department said that more than 1,400 children 5 years and older had been reunited so far. Another 378 were released in what it calls appropriate circumstances, meaning they were turned over to sponsors who can properly care for them. 700 children are still in government custody, and their fates remain uncertain. Philip Alexio, VOA News.
A deadly wildfire has ravaged through Northern California this Friday, forcing thousands of residents to leave their homes. It killed 2 people working to contain the blaze. It is taking everything down in its path, according to Scott McLean, a spokesman for the crews battling the fires. That inferno has been named the Car Fire. Reached the city of Redding. That is home to more than 90,000 people. The fire has scorched upwards of 17,000 hectares of land. That's according to the State Forestry and Fire Protection Department. Pakistan's Election Commission said Friday that former sports celebrity turned politician Imran Khan is the winner of the parliamentary election, but his party failed to win enough votes for an outright majority, and they'll have to form a coalition government. The announcement came hours after Khan had declared his Pakistan party the winner Thursday. A senior U.S. official said Washington is confident that a detained American pastor in Turkey will be free soon as tensions deepen between the two countries. Andrew Brunson is an evangelical pastor from North Carolina. He's been jailed in Turkey for nearly 2 years on terrorism and espionage charges. I'm Tommie McNeil, VOA News.